Okay, welcome everyone to another video, and if I use Thunder Plains one more time before this month ends, I'm pretty sure that I'm going to go crazy. It's a wonderful song. It's a really wonderful song, but I have used it. It has been a crutch music choice this month, which is interesting because usually I'm ending up just using, what's it called? Besaid Island, this song, as a matter of fact. So, yes, quietly in the background, it shall play while we talk about stuff today. It's a little poem for you. Alright, so talking about the JP side, the Guild Raid has finished, and the top clans have been announced. Basically, Black Cap by the looks of it. I think we fought a few times, but anyway. That's beside the point. It was a nice little event. I'm still enjoying Guild Raid. Moving on. Now, here is the big thing. Let's get this right out of the way. November 6th is the official second anniversary live stream. Now, the actual second anniversary doesn't happen until November 14th, but this is going to be the big live stream. This is every piece of information coming about the major part of the anniversary will be shown off here, including details about the future, roadmaps, everything. As a matter of fact, I'm just going to double check. So, the countdown to the official live stream broadcast, the Rionis, blah, 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 blah. Lots of information from collaborations to update information, and roadmaps will be shared. Let's make noise together for the anniversary special. All right, so there's a lot of stuff to talk about here. First of all, there is going to be a lot of guests on this one. The role of Glassy will be there, Little Leela's voice actor will be there, Crife's voice actor will be there, and I'm sure that Hirano, as well as some very important people to the game, will be showing up as well. Now, as for the obvious word there that I think a lot of people will be interested in, collaboration. Yeah, we kind of expected this at this point, right? That there was going to be collaboration info. There's going to be a new collaboration. I don't think it's going to be Tomb Raider, because that doesn't really scream Final Fantasy Anniversary. I'm going to say that this could be a multitude of ones. I don't know if that there is anything in specific. Obviously, FF14 is getting an expansion soon, but that doesn't really have too much gacha application, so maybe not. We could see a second part of Final Fantasy VII with Sephiroth, Yuffie, or who knows, or even, dare I say, dare I dream, Red 13. We could see, as a matter of fact, it's been basically 1 year since. Could we see Final Fantasy X return with new characters such as Kimahri or Riku or Seymour Butts? Or will we see a brand new collaboration, such in the vein of Final Fantasy VI, Final Fantasy XIII, or dare I even say, Final Fantasy VIII? The possibilities are nearly endless. Except for the fact that there is a very set amount of possibilities. But yeah, the second anniversary is coming up. This live stream is going to be a really big one, starting at 11:30 a.m. Japanese Standard Time, which is 9.5 hours earlier than it usually starts. It will, or 8.5 hours. I might have got that timing slightly wrong, depending on the live stream. Sorry. Anyway, starting off with the live tournament finals for Season 1. We've been building up for this for in half a year at this point. 4 brackets of tournaments, and the best teams are going to be fighting it out for the title of the #1 champion. There will also be at 2 p.m. a Leonis National Coliseum Season 1 qualifying tournament. All games will be broadcast at once. Next, there will be a break, and at 6 p.m., the official national broadcast #9 will begin with at 9 p.m., the second anniversary Studio Students Live, whatever the hell that means. I actually have no idea what that is. a performance, maybe? I don't know. It might be an audio performance, but the big note here is at 6 p.m. Japanese Standard Time. That is all of the big information. So not going to miss this one this year. As a matter of fact, I'd really love it if we could do a live Intervisions that day. I know that 6 p.m. would be in the middle of the night, but I will be trying to get some people organized towards doing an Intervisions. I haven't completely forgot about Intervisions. So yeah, this is the big one. If you want the second anniversary live stream info, I will be streaming it, of course, on my Twitch channel. So please, 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 please join us, because this is one of the big moments. This is do or die, I think, for a lot of this game. Like, if you think about it, we're going to have collaboration info, we're going to have roadmap info, we might be getting jobs level or EX jobs level 2, we might getting EX sub jobs, we might be getting super trust masteries. You know, never underestimate what is about to come, but we will find out in roughly 2 weeks' time. All right. But skipping ahead, I do want to talk about something that is kind of amazing and kind of absolute trash. And that is a special lead up to the second anniversary, as well as a celebration of the Selection Quest Part 2 starting. Here is this thing on the JP side where every day, for 8 days, you can log in and do a free poll on a banner to get a level 99 SSR unit. And I'm not going to argue with anybody. This is fantastic. This is absolutely fantastic. This is a great way to help people who have not gotten in on Selection Quest. This is encouraging to lower tier players. And it's great just to kind of circumvent a lot of the materials that you will need to level these characters, which is an expensive part. So this is fantastic. This is great. You get one for every element, and that is amazing. It's also straight trash, and let me explain. Because as you do these polls, they are random, and guess what? You can just end up getting a character that you've already gotten to level 99. And guess what? You get basically nothing. You get 20 character shards. This is kind of poorly implemented for anybody who has got some 99 characters. Because let me tell you, my first two, I've ended up getting Rivial and Titus. Or no, sorry, Mariel and Titus. I've only done light and dark so far. And guess what? They are 99. But I have other characters in those elements that aren't 99. So yeah, this is generous, but with a big asterisk on it. You can just get lucky, you cannot. I wish they had programmed this to give people a character if they didn't have it to 99, because as of right now, if you just get unlucky, it feels pretty crap, because missing out on getting a 99 character could be the big difference for people who are struggling with selection quests, or haven't really done a lot of effort. And imagine if you only have one level 99 out of like the 4 light characters and you get that one. That feels really bad. So I wish that this was programmed better, but it straight isn't. Yeah, but still, this is a really nice gift for the people who are lucky, and for the people who aren't, well, sucks a whole lot of horse. And continuing on, we're going to be talking about the new, if we get there, vision card. So we have a brand new vision card for Halloween. Let's take a look at it real quickly. So this is a 384 HP, 158 attack, 55% luck increase for a unit. We have a total of 15% agility, 8 spirit, and 20% spear resistance, also known as piercing resistance, or pierce resistance, sorry, if you are an Earth Elemental character. It's the Earth Elemental Vision card. I've already said in the previous video who I thought it was really good for, but just in case, Ketone, basically. And outside of that, I don't really think that this vision card is too terribly worth talking about. It is a fine vision card. Oh, sorry, it's a 20% luck increase. My bad. I still think that this is specifically good for very specific characters. Obviously, a speed element or a speed vision card is great, but I think Black Rose is probably good enough and not necessarily worth it. But hey, the artwork is fantastic on this, so if you get it, well, it's a beautiful vision card. Just like it's a beautiful world. All right, next up, let's talk about two pieces of equipment. First of all, we have a brand new challenge here. Just loading in. Let's head over here and over here. And here you can see a till November 8th challenge. And it has a level 115 difficulty content, and you can even get a Master Quest challenge of trying to beat it with specific elements only, beating specific mono elements. But look down here, oh my god, you get a +5 if you do all of this. Beat 3 enemies, 3 elemental chain, nobody dies kind of thing, and no helper kind of thing. So yeah, that's a pretty big bonus. And we don't see this very often. As for what this piece of equipment does, well, there is a critical version, there is a shield version, a barrier version, so swap defense and spirit as per se, and the critical one is just a critical one. Basically gives you a increase in demon killer. So I have a feeling that demons are going to be pretty big in the future. Getting some of these is probably a very strong recommendation. Thankfully, even getting a 0 has 30 demon killer on it, which is just pretty good. If you were to get 4 of these regular and then try and get some of the positive ones, I can see now why they would give a opportunity for people to get a +5 very easily, because I feel like you're going to need multiple of these things for the future. If you get it to a +5, it gets an extra 20, so 50 demon killer. This thing is, I think, a complete must-have by virtue of the fact that, guess what? There's probably going to be demon enemies in the future. And as a matter of fact, it's good on this one, as I believe all the enemies are demons. So there you go. Get ready for demons in the future. And I think one of the last things we need to talk about is the selection quest, because the light elemental selection quest has been updated that you now get a pointy stick with it. Huzzah! This pointy stick is a spear. It is, of course, a new piece of equipment. You need to be finished Selection Quest 10 before you will have access to try and get it. And then you do Selection Quest 12 and 13 to get the the materials to fully upgrade it. Great. So what is its stats? Well, 82 HP, 172 attack, 12 accuracy, and 5 critical rate. Makes for a very good piece of equipment, and trying to read exactly through everything that you get here from doing this is a little bit frustrating, but taking a look, what you are going to get is you are going to get an increase in light attack, spirit debuff resistance, and also 20 pierce attack. So yes, it is a very powerful spear. Taking a look at it now, is it going to be great for a ton of different characters? Debatable. Kind of debatable. It really is Camillo's equipment. That's 100% certain, because it, light element and whatnot. But if there's ever another light elemental spear character, they will greatly benefit from this too. And it is equipable by multiple different characters, so it's not just usable for Camillo, but it does require a pretty big investment. You need some EX characters to be able to get this, so you are going to have to build it, and a bunch of characters probably to clear it. Anyway, talking about just whether I want this, kind of yes, but not in any hurry. I think that, I'm not a big fan of Camillo. I realize that he's quite good. I think he'll be very good after this spear is added to the game. But the light elemental team that's currently going mostly features missile and not spear. So maybe Camillo's good here, maybe not. I mean, there's still always the ultimate point that Camillo doesn't have a limit burst yet. Maybe that should have been the thing that he got from the selection quest instead of a spear. I don't know, I'm two minds about it. Maybe that'll be selection quest 3. Anyway, yeah, this greatly improves Camillo, and I think it is a good piece of equipment in general, but it does require you to be pretty well into the selection quest, so there you go. Anyway, that's all for this video, I think. So just a big reminder that in 2 weeks, November 6th, will be the 2nd anniversary live stream, and you definitely want to tune in for that. Anyway, thanks for watching, take care, see you next time.